So now we come to the Judgment card, and Judgment is actually one of my favorite major arcana cards because I love, for me, let me see, I'm going to read you my keywords for the Judgment card are epiphany, enlighten or enlightenment, and accept or acceptance. So for me, the Judgment card is that moment of epiphany. It's like when everything that you've done so far throughout the entire journey of the Fool, it comes into like complete focus and everything becomes clear. It's like, oh my God, this is what all of this means. So I really love the Judgment card for that reason, like the meaning of the Judgment card. And the reason that I chose this painting for me is because usually those moments of clarity and those moments of epiphany, they happen to me on some random Tuesday when I'm not even expecting it. So, so the look on this person's face is like, oh my God, that's what that means, right? So I just love her face so much. And it's like when that thing, it like just hits you out of nowhere and you're like, oh my God, it all makes sense now. It all makes sense. So that's really all I have to share about the Judgment card, or, you know, at least this painting. It's just, I just really love how, you know, that look of surprise on the face is when, you know, it, like that moment of epiphany can happen when you least expect it, right? It's just going to come out of nowhere and it's just like, oh my God, this is perfect. Now, whatever I didn't understand before, it has now become clear. So it's not really like, it's not the Tower and it's not death and it's not the Wheel. It is actually a moment of complete acceptance, right? So there's no, like, you no longer have anger about it. You no longer feel any sort of resentment. It's just complete realization and acceptance. And you cannot move on, which is, you know, the next card, which is the World. You can't move on to the next stage or the next level until you come to that moment of acceptance, right? So unless and until you can fully realize and understand, or at least accept, just because you don't understand something doesn't mean you can't accept it. But once you come to that acceptance, there's like a peace. Like the peace comes with that acceptance and that understanding and that realization. And then you're able to then progress to the next level, which is the World. And that is the card that comes next. So for me, that's one of the reasons why Judgment is actually one of my favorite major arcana cards, is because I love when those moments happen to me. And I've had a few of them that were really prominent, you know, throughout my life. I call them my Judgment moments now, after learning tarot and studying, you know, this system for, you know, years and years now. I refer to those moments as my Judgment moments. And that's why this card is just really special to me. And I thought that this painting really embodied the spirit of what Judgment means for me. So I hope that resonates with somebody, but yeah, it's just a really good card. So thanks, and I'll see you for the next one.